Today we have a 37-foot Discovery, a 35-foot Excursion, and a lot about these two RVs is the same.
Except for the price.
Except for the price.
And, well, a lot of other things. So where does all that money go? That's what we're gonna find out in today's RV Smackdown.
Oh, whoa.
First, let's talk about what's similar.
What's that?
They're both Cummins engines,
Freightliner chassis,
rear engine diesel.
and they have about the same amount of storage space on the outside.
Yep. Okay, so that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, well then let's get to what's different.
On the outside.
I'm representing the Excursion.
And I'm representing the Discovery.
Starting here in the front, we've got a 6,000 watt Onan generator. Onan. We've got a pet window, which is actually kind of awesome because I've seen dogs, I know our cats love it. I think it's kind of cool, my feet enjoy the view.
We're starting with an 8,000 watt generator on a pull-out tray. Bada bing.
Got your standard pass-through bay. Lovely.
And here we have a giant pass-through bay with a huge tray. And these bays are actually a lot more insulated, so it's good for winter camping. Score one for me.
We've got 4 house batteries.
And here, we're sporting 6 batteries. And there's an extra little awning over the window, which is good for shade. We also have a ladder and this cool little silver flashy brush guard thingy.
We've got a 6-gallon hot water heater, so you're gonna have to shower fast.
We've got a 10-gallon water tank heater.
Oh, and here's where our electricity is.
And my cord and automatic retractor is pretty awesome. Score another one.
Our wet bay, pretty basic, but this is just for fun. Don't actually use that.
And here's my wet bay. It looks a little fancier. I don't know if it really is or not, but hey, looks are worth something.
We have a 28.2-gallon propane tank.
A giant 38.7-gallon propane tank. That's big. We've also got an upgraded paint job and a key fob to unlock the door. Let's move inside.
So we've got mid-entry, which I like because it feels like entering a home and not a driver's area. And nifty composite tiles. They're lightweight and durable, yet super easy to replace if you were to damage a tile. Just peel them up.
From the moment I come in, the door feels heavier, it feels more expensive, and I'm greeted with these fancy, sleek tiles.
All right, so here in my cockpit, we've got transmission controls and a nice stereo. Cameras are great because it's rear and side cameras. And it's comfortable. Overall, I mean, it's basic, but it gets the job done and it's comfortable.
In the cockpit area, the chairs are really comfortable. They're nice. The stereo is very nice because it actually has an RV GPS built in. Cool. The little things like the vents are nice. We also have controls, which are great on the steering wheel. And overall, I'd say this looks a lot more like an automotive cockpit. So I think it looks cool, even with the wood grain.
One thing I don't really love is that I don't have any sort of like pull down shade over here because I have curtains, which aren't really that awesome. So good news is I've got a drop down visor here, which helps. And it's motorized, so that's nice.
I've got dual shades up here, one for the day and one for the night. And this is really cool, I'm excited. Seat heaters, seat heaters. I really like that there's an iPod connection and a USB auxiliary connection. And the fans.
One thing I really love about this coach is the drop-down bed. Pretty awesome because that means this thing can sleep 8 people, which is a lot for a 35-foot coach. Dinette area is nice. We've got a great upgraded TV. This folds down, becomes another sleeping arrangement here, and day-night shades. Sweet.
Got this fancy chair if you want to sit back by the lovely fireplace or the ginormous LED TV. My dinette's all solid surface and it extends to seat 4 people. Plenty of storage around here, above and below.
Furniture's nice and comfortable. Sofa jackknifes into another bed and got a footrest. LED lights all throughout the coach. That's kind of cool. And tons of good cabinet space. Nice deep spaces. That's awesome.
Got a really comfortable sofa here that folds out into, I think, a queen size bed. We have LED lights. We have day and night shades. We've got this nice ledge here so you can put drinks or cocktails or whatever when you're not moving down the road. It's kind of a cool little feature. And oh, surround sound, if you can see both of those. Plenty of cabinet space.
We've got 2 ACs that are ducted throughout the coach. That's nice.
So the AC in here is called Quiet Cool. And you don't have that big register and it's much quieter than a standard AC.
Solid surface countertops and the covered stove, which I like. Means you can actually use the space when you're not cooking. Nice big Lazy Susan with paperwork. Convection oven. Good for everything and microwaving. Residential refrigerator that's nice and big with a little lock. Yep.
We've got a stainless steel side-by-side fridge. Nice. And this thing, I didn't like it at first, but I realized you can actually clip it around your steering wheel so you don't forget to lock your fridge. So it's kind of simply genius. And cool art here. And on this side, nice faucet here, plenty high enough to do dishes. I love this sink. It's much better than stainless steel. Well, at least I think. Plenty of storage, all this kind of stuff. My fan actually opens by pushing a button, which is nice because shorter people can't reach this. Put that back down. Of course, propane stove with the covers is nice. And the biggest, bestest upgrade to any RV, dishwasher. And, you know, more storage and whatnot. Convection oven, looks like a nice one. And deep cabinets. And more artwork. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of things in here. Okay.
Now this is where it starts to get cool for families because these are like little private rooms for kids and there's little TVs in here even. Kind of nifty.
And we've got fancy pocket doors. Come into my banyo. I have a solid surface countertop, nice sink that's plenty deep enough for washing your hands, backsplash, decent sized cupboard space, cupboard or whatever that thing's called. Fit toilet paper up there. Oh, ceramic, porcelain, toilet. Whatever a normal toilet is, that's what it is. Same thing with the vent raising here, which is nice, so you don't have to get off the pot. And the shower.
All right. Bang. Okay. It's in the bathroom. I don't love the plastic sink, but I do like how deep it is because you can actually wash your hands without getting water everywhere. The cabinet space in here is pretty darn good for a 35-foot coach, especially this one right down here. Pretty big space. Nice vacuum flush toilet, those are not cheap. And the shower space is actually pretty darn good. So if you're a tall person and not short like me, you could still fit in here and not be knocking your elbows around. However, you may want to upgrade that.
So it's a nice shower head and a thermostatic controller, which is better for controlling the heat and temperature of your water. Big shower, plenty of room, plenty of room. See ya. Across from the bathroom, we have another sink and area with a ton of storage. Geez, I think I could fit in there. Another mirror, lights, all that stuff you need. On to the bedroom.
In the bedroom, we have a nice queen-size bed, plenty of cabinet space all around, upgraded Sony TVs, and the best part, I think, the option for a washer-dryer. If you're not into that, of course, you can just use the space, but I'm gonna go for the washer-dryer. Nice. Big closet spaces.
The bedroom's carpeted, which a lot of people really like. There's obviously plenty of storage, as has been the case. A nice Sony TV in here. Boom! Washer and dryer separate, which, you know, you can do more laundry at the same time. Over here, cedar lined closet. Oh, it smells good. And big old bed. King size. Fit for a king.
And we've got additional storage under the bed. Nice.
And under the bed storage and with our extra chairs. I want to show you a nifty feature here. LED lights with a dimmer. Pretty cool. And off. Nice.
Our 35-foot Excursion has 2 slides, and overall, it doesn't have that many bells and whistles, but it definitely has some pretty nice features. So, not too shabby.
My 37-foot Discovery has 4 giant slides, which add a lot of living space. And it's got tons of options that make it really fancy. There's a lot of similarities between these RVs.
And a lot of differences.
So is it the fancy bells and whistles you get with the Discovery?
Or the crazy functionality and affordability of the Excursion?
Who's gonna win this smackdown?
I don't know, because it's all about personal preference and how you're gonna use it.
I'm going for the dishwasher.
Psh, whatever. I can sleep more people.
Huh. Later. Enjoy your RV.
Mine wins. 100 grand less.